Like a big old Harley gang. You didn't get nothing? You want some of mine?
Oh, I'm still trying to get over that where I was sick. Danny asked me if I wanted some donuts, and I told him
I got some. I got some white one. I got a little bit of everything junky here. Petersburg, west of Petersburg. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be good enough. Alright, I don't have a good video for today, so I'm going to cruise y'all back here. I'm going to show y'all something. We'll have a story time. Daggone! Did you see that horse bee almost bite me in the ear? I'm already yawning. It's freaking Monday. Pretty sad when you already wore out on Monday. Look at that horse. Wait a minute. We'll conduct a murder here on the YouTube. So watch this. Watch it. Whack! Yeah, what I'm talking about. Yeah! Kicked his ass. Anyways, this it's only Monday and I'm already freaking yawning. And I ain't gonna sit here and cry about, being busy and tired and all that stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do, this job is a pretty cool, neat little job. Now I got some fidget moving into this job and talking about the job and stuff, and I just ain't got time to edit it up right now. It's gonna take some heavy editing and stuff. But it's right on the main road, so the guys locked up Whitey good. Thank you guys. If any of you watch this, I appreciate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump in Whitey and take him deep down the woods where old Whitey likes it. Because there are too daggone many crackheads here around here. Now look at that, boys. Look at that load right there. Pee-wee, them some sexy looking logs. But we're going to go back in here and bark White. And I want to show y'all something. Now this in 2000, we got this job back in 2000. I just got my CDLs. I was like 20, something like that, or something, 21 or something like that anyways. Yeah, I was just 21. Just got my license. I think I hauled a couple loads out of this job in the old Red Mac. If it wasn't this job, it was for my uncle. If it wasn't this job, it was the one just down the road a piece. I can't remember. But we're a good ways away from home. And back in them days, that old trip with the Red Mac was just something else, boys. I thought I was hauling logs from China. And now they're all going to China. So anyways, let me give y'all a little spiel here. So we got this job back in 2000, and we logged it out back in 2000, and then let's see, here's the stuff that ain't been cut yet, and there's stuff that has been cut. But anyways, let's see, we got in 2000 and went back up for bid in 2011, I believe, and we got beat on at that time. Booze got it, I believe. And but this round in 2017, we got it. We got the bid. So this is our job, and we're in here working at it. But it's just kind of neat to see it go full circle and come around. But here I was wanting to show y'all something. Let me get back in Whitey. We'll cruise back here. Cruise back in there. Oh! Daggone. Been getting behind everywhere back at home. Spent all day. Oh, he come back to life. Don't even. Oh, he's got free seat. Son of a. Tell you what, the last thing through that horsefly's head, that was his ass. Okay. So, where was that? So, yeah, I spent all day yesterday pulling weeds. My back is sunburned. But we got all the weeds. We got the garden weeded, and we got all the daggone shrub boxes and stuff weeded. But now, them's little white oaks coming back. Just wanted to show y'all what's coming back here. Little white oaks. Now this area down here this has been picked over 3 times, and the forester was pretty much thinking about taking this spot right here and turning it. That's where you revive it and you start it fresh again. But Stevie done a great job of cutting it. Don't tell Stevie I said that, but Stevie done such a good job of cutting it. Now it is heavy to maple, and there is some dings at the base of these trees with all the activity. But just the fact that there's mechanical log is, you know, it's just hard to explain. But I mean, look at the canopy. Look all the trees he'd saved. I mean, this was cut hard. There's some big boys come out of there. I mean, Stevie did a good job picking his holes. I'm so proud of him. And this is sandy ground. This is heavily erodible ground. And with the Din-Din, we put our tops all around to where stop the erosion. You know, everywhere we just covered the ground in leaves and tops. And yeah, when you're not doing a lot of skidding, you're just skidding off the top of the knob, you can keep a lot of your residue on the ground, which is crucial in ground like this anyways. Let me take you down here and set you up on. Look at all that. There's one beech I left standing. I've been coming through here uprooting the beech trees. There's another little one I missed. Plucking them out. But Stevie's been copsing off these small trees. But look what's left. Daggone good job, Stevie. I'm so proud of us for this. Forrester ain't seen it yet. He'll be here tomorrow. I think he's gonna be tickled. There's no bare dirt. Look at all the residue. Keep your erosion down and stuff. Just so daggone tickled with it. But this here is rich ground. It's ground made to produce timber. And our type of timbering, y'all watching this from different parts of the United States, or across the world for that matter, our type of timbering, we're selective harvesting. And then the trees come back. Now there's some bumping, nicks, but now, if this is, now I know the hand cutters ain't gonna like to hear this, but if this is hand cut, at least twice these trees would be on the ground instead of standing yet. But Stevie took his time and manhandled them all down. So you do got some skins and stuff, and Stevie said he's gonna work on it. But I didn't even bring it up. I mean, I ain't that worried about them little skins with this much canopy left over. And there's so much growth on these maples, I just don't think the Forrester's gonna girdle them and kill them and start off over like he was planning on. And I think he's gonna go ahead and let these maples mature. And there'll be big trees later on. So it'll be one more round out of this thing before the reset. And over there is a reset from 2011, is what you're seeing in this hole over here where the sunlight is over there. And there's another reset from 2000 when my uncle logged it. And I don't know, let me see if I can find it. See if I can find a spot back here. Well, Whitey, I hauled Whitey up on a detach this morning to get the detach up here. Oh! Let's go see if we can find a reset from 2011. I don't think we'll have one because there's only one clear cut. I think 2000 back when I'm full cut it, and I think that's on the other end of the job. So I don't think we're gonna be over there. If I don't hit a damn stump and get high centered here with Whitey. But there's some trees from the 2011 one, or the 2000 one, that just, there's trees from 2000 clear cut in the spots we did the clear cut in. It's as big as that poplar right there. I mean, it's just producing like crazy. Could not believe what I'm seeing. But then the evasives are getting worse, so the 2011 one's full of evasives. So we don't know exactly what to do about that. The evasives are getting worse. So they don't know what to do about that. Hey, Mitchell. I don't know what to do about that yet. It's turned into a situation here in our part of the country, invasive species, like people's yard trees and just invasive crap taking over. But stuff like this here beech had daggone little hogs. Now when I'm in here topping these out, you know, all the ones that the rings go, when I'm in here topping these out, I'll reach down there at the Din-Din and I'll uproot every one of them damn beech and get them out of the woods. So what Stevie's trying to take care of is as much canopy as he can while he's cutting, you know, and directional felling and stuff. And you can do a slick job in ground like this with a buncher. I mean, you can just do some slick friggin' cutting with that buncher in this type of ground. Especially if you got a good cutter, a good operator like Stevie or Pee Wee. You know, they're just, it takes an experienced timber cutter to start running buncher and select cut timber. If you're just a button pusher and you go in there and start select cutting, I just don't know if you could. And these hardwoods where you're double and triple punching, you're ricocheting off other trees, it's normal. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my bum, so I don't know. But anyways, these guys are experienced timber cutters. And that's what gets you the results that you're seeing. They're just, they spend a lot of years, you know, cutting by hand. And I have too, for that matter. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I mean, I feel like I'm decent on the buncher, but I'm proud of what these guys are doing. Just tickled pink. Look at that canopy. Herball is gonna shit. How did you all get all that wood down and leave all that? Had a forester in Kentucky a few months ago that just blowed away. But the stand that he figured the reset was coming in, he marked it for, was a poplar stand. His rich ground too, but it's a poplar stand. So here now all these poles that are, you know, about big around as my leg, that they're expecting to get watered down from the cutting that never got watered down. He said, well, are them going to stand there in the wind? And I said, well, I said, I don't know. I said, I'm not, you know, a forester. I couldn't answer that question. But I said, one thing's for sure, since this job was mechanical cut, that's a situation you have to worry about now. It's just hard to explain. You ain't got the roll. When you're hand cutting, you just ain't got the roll. You got some of the roll, but with these, when you're rolling them in a hole, you got a machine behind it. So if you're trying to hear some, this here, these trees you're seeing here is left over from the 2000 cut. And them babies are gonna bust loose now. They're gonna start really putting the meat on. Put it this way, 40 years them babies coming down. So it's a 50-year cycle. I'd say I'm probably jumping the gun. Maybe it's 50 years. But that's just amazing. Just love it. And look at these white oaks. Daggone. The white oaks are your they're your tough trees. As long as you do a little bit of help to them. Anytime you waller one down, you reach up there and you coppice it off so it can send shoots up out of the ground, you know. Daggone, look at that. Them little white oaks sitting there. Oh, it's just beautiful. He's gonna be tickled.